Hello and welcome to this tour of some of London's greatest guitar shops off Oxford Street. So grab your coffee, what have you. Enjoy just a very relaxed, casual tour around. So first of all, we're going to Hank's, and it has several floors. We're going to go to each one of them. This ground floor, they have a lovely selection of Gibsons, Fenders, etc. Guitars and basses. Les Paul Studio, this is one I've had my eye on. It's absolutely beautiful. Plays wonderfully. These are really lovely guitars. You can see a Rickenbacker in the background there as well. They do cater to all price points. Everything from the very sort of beginner level instrument all the way up to something which could cost you if you wanted to tens of thousands of pounds. The really kind of family heirloom style instrument. Here you can see some Gibsons. They're not insanely expensive. Yes, they're expensive. But bear in mind, this is London, so some of these guitars really go up in value crazily. Like, wow, we're talking some big money. But there's an Eco on the wall, so we're going up to the first floor. Beautiful guitars on the wall. They're really nice people in there. So if there's something that you want to play, don't feel shy about it. Just ask. They're so friendly. They'll help you plug in and what have you. They'll tell you about the instrument and help you in any way you want, really. You just need to ask. On the first floor, you've got a whole range of acoustic guitars. Really a superb selection. I mean, you could spend all day, you could spend days in here trying out these different guitars until you find the one for you. And I could guarantee you'll find one that's right for you. Tanglewood. They've got some banjos in there. They've got Gibsons. They've got all sorts. They've got D'Angelico acoustics in here as well. Fender acoustics. A really nice selection. Again, all price brackets. So you don't need to feel shy, no matter what kind of level you're at. You even saw some of the amps there that you can plug into and give a go of. And I do love the vintage feel of this place. The pictures on the wall, monkeys you see there. Really lovely stuff. It's really well done. I love it. It's been this way for years. There you go. Now we're going up to the second floor, and in particular, I do love this Batman guitar. This guitar has been there for a number of years. I've seen it now a number of times over the years. I can't believe no one's bought it. Hey, maybe they will after seeing this video. It's a very unique guitar indeed. But there you go. There's the Batman guitar. It's really cool. And on we are going to the second floor, but not before we see our mate Elvis. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Good old Elvis. And on this floor, a whole range of amps, more Fenders and Epiphones. Now, I'm about to point out to you a rather interesting Epiphone, and here's some of Brian May's guitars as well. So again, you can see the vast selection of stuff here. It's just mind-blowing. I absolutely love this. We've got some more Squiers there, Fenders, etc. More amps. And then there's this Epiphone. I had to have a quick look at this because this has got the sort of the Gibson style headstock on it. And it does come with a more kind of Gibson style price. So I had to have a quick look at that. Rather lovely burst finish there. They've got several Gibsons and Epiphones. It's just a really cool shop just to come and visit and have a look. But you can see they've got a number of Epiphones there. Very sort of like the higher price bracket. But then you got Jackson as well. They do trade stuff. They do have a free finder service as well. They say that they can locate a guitar that you're particularly looking for within a 48-hour period. So again, if there's something very specific that you're looking for, ask them. They say at any one time it's in stock, they've got about 3,000 odd guitars. You better believe, I think this what we're seeing here is a selection of them, but I believe that they've got even more. Now on this wall, they've got some of the sort of Fender Squier stuff again. Now I really like the look of this, the Squier Jaguar. This is one I've had my eye on for a number of years now, actually. And I've always been sort of looking and wondering, will I press the trigger? But they've even got that, because I know that Squier one was a limited edition. I believe in that sparkle finish and that particular style of guitar. I think they made about 500 odd or something like that. Please do correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But they've got a number of that specific Jaguar with a shorter scale length. I'm pretty sure there weren't very many made anyway. Even if it was more than 500, there weren't many made of that particular guitar. and they are becoming more and more difficult to get hold of. So it's quite cool that they've even got that kind of thing in stock. A real pleasure to see. Then moving on to Wunjo. This is a really cool one as well. Again, covers all sorts of price brackets. They've got all sorts of levels of guitar in here. Starting off with Gretsch, they've got the Eddie Chocran there. Again, it's like, yeah, okay, you're going to pay for that, but then they do have the cheaper stuff too, should you want to sort of just get in there and try some stuff. So yeah, the Gretsch, wow, very nice indeed. Dan Electro, yes, there's a really good selection. They do have guitar pedals in here as well. I am going to show you those briefly in a minute as well. Some more Gibsons. You can't really argue. These Gibsons are proper lush, but hey, there you go. As I say, again, these guys are more than happy to help you out. They were really friendly to me when I went in there. All these shops were, when I just said to them, hey look, you know, do you mind if I come in and we do a bit of a session and do a bit of filming and showcase some of the stuff you've got in here. Ibanez, Fender, Epiphone. It's brilliant stuff. As I say, these are all in Denmark Street. So you can just wander up and down to your heart's content and just go in and out of all these shops. Duesenberg. Really lovely stuff. This one I had to slow down on and really sort of showcased it, because this is just the strangest thing. This is a Gretsch guitar from the 60s, the Astro Jet. Now I believe this was actually Gretsch's answer to the Gibson SG at the time, but it didn't really take off. But now, because there's so few of them, they actually cost a lot of money and they are a collector's item. So they do have one, and it's a really cool guitar. So they do have towards the back some lovely acoustic guitars. You can see their luthier at the back there doing some setup. So they're a really nice pro outfit. Now Rose Morris, these are really cool guys. I sat down and chatted with them for a bit. They have a fantastic selection of Tokai guitars. Now Tokai, they do sort of their own versions of a lot of the sort of Epiphone stroke Gibson guitars. A lot of these sort of Les Pauls, SGs. I tried the SG while I was there, which the SG style guitar I should say, which is really nice actually and punches well above its weight. I tried a number of others in there too, and they're really so friendly. While I was in there, so this is the story, while I was in there, a couple of chaps actually came in trying to flog to the shop an acoustic, and they were holding it like they were holding out a deer that they'd just hunted down, and right in front of them, and they clearly didn't know what on earth they were doing with it. And they were truly a couple of shifty characters, and everybody paused in the shop while I was there. And you know, the staff were like, nah, we're not going to buy that off you, mate. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. No, we're not going to buy that. You could try one of the shops down the way, but no, we're definitely not interested. So as they were leaving, the guy was straight onto the phone to alert the other shops of what was going on, and to alert them that it could be a couple of dodgy characters. So there you go. So just know that they're on it as far as thieves and what have you. Because clearly they'd nicked the guitar, had no idea what to do with it, and we're trying to flog it to various guitar shops. I just wanted to conclude with Gibson. So Gibson Garage, that recently opened. That's quite a formal affair actually. I was quite surprised. They had quite a couple of quite burly characters on the door when I went in, and you know, they stand at the door, they open the door for you and let you in. They're nice enough, but you know, security is tight at the Gibson Garage, you better believe it. Now I do love this carousel. This is really cool, this carousel of just all these different guitars that you can see going around. I mean, it's literally, it makes you drool. If you like Gibsons, and I do, as much as the next man, probably more, this place is just magic and I want to spend more time here. As you can see, a number of guitars here. They have right-handed and they have left-handed guitars, which is super cool. You can see a guy there doing a bit of an SRV impression from behind. See, there's a couple of left-handed guitars, which I thought was really awesome actually, because it can be a bit of a struggle if you're left-handed to find what you're after. But they have some really lovely guitars. So SGs as well, lovely SG custom guitars. Really just a fabulous selection. As I say, this one's not on Denmark Street, this one's closer to Bond Street. They're based in East Castle Street, so not far at all away from Denmark Street, and you can have a good fun just to walk along there. There are a number of guitar shops all around the area. I've shown you a selection of the ones that are there, and yeah, I might even do a part 2 of this video where I go through a few more of the guitar shops. And if you do like this content, please do like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.